Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is part 2, how to unwrap optionals with the optional chaining and guard statement. So let's have a quick look how do we use them. So as you can see, there is a structure called student which has a property name, and here is a function which will print the name property. And as you can see, I have written a boilerplate code here which is using if flat aka optional chaining. So let's see, let me take you through the code and explain you how it works. So as you can see that name is a optional property, which means it could be nil at any time. So here I am using the if let name of the student, and I am unwrapping the property here, which means if the property is not nil, compiler takes the control and goes over here. But if optional chaining found out that the value is nil, name property has a nil value, so compiler will take the control over here. Now let's run it and have a quick look how it works. So I'm going to run it. And here you can see that it prints dev, which means property has a value and optional chaining works successfully. Now what if I put a nil value over here like this? Now hit it. Oh, nil value found, which means compiler takes the control over here and it prints the statement instead of going here. So this is all about if let aka optional chaining. Now let's have a look how do we use guard statement for the same purpose. So I'm going to delete this one, and I'm going to the guard statement, and I'm going to write the condition here, which mean name of the student should not equal to nil. What it mean? Why I'm writing this? Which means I am using the guard statement and putting a condition here, which mean if the name of the student is not nil, then it will pass the control over to the next statement, which means right here. So I am going to print out the name here. Okay, and if guard statement found out that the value of the property is nil, which means condition is false, so it is going to take the control inside the guard enclosings, and let's print something over here like nil value found. Cool. So as you know that I have used guard statement here, which means it will check the name property that it has a value or it is nil. So before printing over here, I have already checked the name property, so I can forcefully unwrap this because I have already checked it. So if the value is nil, we going to have a control over here, not over here. So let me return this function from here. If the value is nil, control goes over here and function will return from here. So let me put some value in the name and let's run it. Okay, so here we go. Student has a name, guard statement passes the name, and this statement over here prints the name of the student. Now what if I replace this with nil? Now let's have a look how it works. Boom. So you can see that guard statement unwrap the value and found out that the value is nil. So it takes the control over here and function will return from here. So this is all about unwrapping the optionals. Thank you for watching.